Do you ever feel like you have a stubborn knot in your shoulder right around the upper trap area here that never seems to go away? You might be stretching it, massaging it, even digging in with a little ball like this, but it always seems to come back. So today I want to show you why that happens and maybe a better way on how to address it. So quick note before we dive into this video. This is for general educational purposes and everyone's situation is different. So if you have persistent neck pain and chronic headaches, make sure you check in with your healthcare provider before starting any new exercise routine like this one. So again, that knot in your upper trap or shoulder isn't just tight. It's usually a sign that the muscles are overworked or fatigued, and stretching alone won't fix it. In fact, it can even make it worse at times. What you actually need to do is reset it. First, we want to release it, then strengthen the muscles around the neck and the shoulder blade that could be causing undue load on those muscles. So here's a routine that I recently did with a patient that might be helpful to you. So here's the first thing we're going to do. We actually are going to use the massage ball, and we're going to put it right here on the upper trap against this wall, okay? I'm using this big one. There are times you can use a small one. I find this a little too sensitive for me when I'm pushing into it. It's a little too firm. So I like to use this bigger trigger point ball. It's a 5-inch trigger point ball by Trigger Point. I do think it's a good product, so if you guys want it, I'll make sure I put it in the link below. But what I'm gonna do is put it right here against that upper trap, right where that knot is. I'm gonna press it into the wall. I'm gonna lean back a little bit into it, and I'm just gonna roll back and forth over that knot to start loosening up that soft tissue and the muscles there. I'm not gonna go particularly fast just yet. I'm gonna go across the knot, and I'm gonna go up and down with the knot, and I'm gonna roll it out. And I'm gonna do this, I would normally do this for like 1 to 2 minutes, sometimes a little bit more if it's feeling really good. And I might move it down a little bit if I'm feeling a knot kind of in between the shoulder blades as well, and get that while I'm going with this. The next thing I'm gonna do then, again, ball again, lean into it, put it in some pressure, and I'm gonna kind of do some mobility work for that upper trap and the levator scap muscle that's also involved with that knot. So what I'm gonna do here is lean into it, turn my head away from the source of pain about 45 degrees, and then just look down and back up. And I'm gonna do about 10 to 20 of these, right? Might cause a little bit of tension or pain, but that is okay as long as it's not too painful, and it gets better as you lift your head back up. Good. So that's the first thing I'm doing with the massage ball. Next, we'll move into the neck exercises and then the scapular exercises. Right. So we're done with the massage ball, and now we're moving on to the first neck exercise. I'm gonna do the chin tuck with the head lift. So I'm gonna lay flat on my back here, do a chin tuck, and then I'm gonna lift all the way up while holding that chin tuck, and then slowly back down. All right, I'm gonna do 10, I would do 10 of these for 2 sets, but I'm just gonna demonstrate 5 reps right now. Hold it up, and slowly back down. I wanna make sure I'm not losing that chin tuck. So I'm gonna go chin tuck, I'm not losing it, I'm holding it throughout. So I'm making sure I'm really strengthening the deep cervical flexors that help offload some of our muscles in the posterior neck. 3, 4, 5. Good. So that's exercise number 1, and then exercise number 2, we'll just roll over. And here I'm just gonna do a prone chin tuck with head lift. So here, laying flat on my stomach, chin tuck, lift into neutral, hold, and back down. Release the chin tuck, then engage again, and lift. And here I'm holding the chin tuck throughout the motion to really help strengthen the lower cervical extensors. 3, 4, and 5. And with that, I would then also do 2 sets of 10, and I might hold anywhere from 2 to 5 seconds. Next, we'll move on to the 3 scapular exercises that I would do with this program. All right, so for the next scapular exercise, I'm gonna do a quadruped front arm raise. So quadruped position is just hands and knees. So here, set up in this position, hands and knees, my knees are underneath my hips, my wrists are straight under my shoulders, and I'm keeping a flat back. I'm not letting it sink or round, I'm just holding it in neutral. Holding my chin in a chin tuck position in general, not letting it hang down or looking up while I do it. I'm just gonna hold it neutral. I'm gonna reach up and kind of like overhead and then slowly back down. And then I'm gonna alternate arms for this. 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5, 5, Now this exercise, you can use small dumbbells like 3 or 5 pound weights if you're feeling like that's too easy. But then we'll move into the next exercise, and the next two will be standing exercises. So the next exercise for the shoulder blades is going to be the wall slide with a Y lift off. So here I'm doing the normal wall slide. I'm pushing into the wall as I slide up. And then I'm going to lift off to come overhead, hold, and then back to the wall and back down. And that's 1 repetition. I would normally do 10, but I'll demonstrate 5 today. So push up the wall, lift off, hold, and back down. 2, 3, 4, 5. So now we'll move on to the next exercise. And the last exercise is the lateral shoulder raise. Now normally I would tell people with 2 hands to use a dumbbell in both hands, but I'm just going to demonstrate with a single arm for obvious reasons. So normally lateral shoulder raise is just out to the side, but we're going to do a full arc because I want to work all the muscles of the shoulder blades. So this one, I would try to touch both dumbbells overhead. I'm going to do a lateral shoulder raise. So all the way up and all the way down. I'm making sure I'm not straightening my neck, looking up or letting it pull forward. I'm just doing a small chin tuck to hold it neutral, all the way up and all the way down. Nice, slow, and controlled. 2, 3, 4, and I'll do 1 more, and 5. Good. So that's the lateral shoulder raise with a full arc. And so we put together a routine like this. It helps release muscle tension, then activates the right muscles in the neck and the shoulder blades, and that's how we help calm down that stubborn knot that you commonly get that comes back in that shoulder area. So if you like this video, make sure you like and subscribe, and share this with anyone that you think might benefit from this type of routine.